Aski here for Nerf TV, taking a look at the lore of the Aldmeri Dominion, one of the three main factions of the Elder Scrolls Online which you as a player must choose from. Formed with the goal of taking control of the Imperial City and restoring elven rule to Tamriel, the Altmer, Bosmer and Khajiit joined forces. These old races felt that the short-lived and young race of men were unfit to rule, and it was the will of the Divines that the Aldmeri Dominion, and in particular the Altmer, should lead Tamriel. The Dominion stretches over the provinces of the Somerset Isles, Valenwood and elsewhere, with its capital hidden deep within the forest. The faction is led by Queen Erin, an Altmer. Still young at only 28, Erin spent much of her life seeking adventure and furthering her knowledge of Tamriel. During her younger years she mastered many remarkable skills and gained great unknown knowledges, but at the age of 8 she disappeared, and after a failed search her younger brother was named heir to the throne. However, 17 years later, upon the death of her father, she returned and announced that she was now prepared to assume the throne. She had learnt much and accomplished many great things. During an outbreak of Khajiitian flu, she helped restore order to the Khajiit, and she assisted the Bosmer king in repelling the Colovian invasion after the recent civil war between the Camerons. Her deeds have earned her great respect and love of not only her own people but also those of the Bosmer and the Khajiit. And this allowed her to form the Aldmeri Dominion as soon as word came through that the Imperial City had been taken over by worshippers of Molag Bal. The Aldmeri Dominion have adopted the eagle as their sigil, a sign of the High Elves of the Somerset Isles. For the Altmer, the high-soaring eagle represents their ancestors, who they believed came from the heavens and were trapped in physical form by the creation of the world. The Aldmeri Dominion of Elder Scrolls Online is actually the first of 3 alliances under the same name. Of course, in the Elder Scrolls Online it's a new alliance, but in Skyrim we had evidence of 2 later groups. The second Aldmeri Dominion appeared at the end of the Interregnum, the period of time in which the Elder Scrolls Online is set. Among other things, it established the Thalmor as a provisional government. The group were later destroyed by Tiber Septim when he conquered the Somerset Isles, an event remembered by the Altmer for centuries to come. The third and final Dominion was formed by the Thalmor during the 200 years between the events of Oblivion and Skyrim. They gave a list of demands to the Imperial Empire, who completely refused them, and in turn the Dominion invaded Cyrodiil and took over the Imperial City. This was known as the Great War. Eventually the Dominion are defeated at the Battle of the Red Ring, and the city was reclaimed. A peace treaty is signed between the 2 groups and the Great War ends. Included in the treaty is permission for the Thalmor to stamp out worshipping of Talos throughout the Empire, which is where they came into the events of Skyrim. So that is all the history of the Aldmeri Dominion, and we have similar shows looking at the other 2 factions coming up, as well as all the races of Tamriel and much more Elder Scrolls Online content. I've been Aski and you've been watching Nerf TV. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and stay tuned for loads of great gaming videos. Thank you for watching.